Hey, this is James. I'm going to do an update on my aquaponic systems and my other projects I've got going on. This is my aquaponic system from last year. Been going for a couple of months now. I've got some tomatoes starting to bloom. My butter crunch lettuce is starting to get bigger. My turnip greens and my compact peas are starting to bloom. This is cinnamon basil, another tomato plant. Some lettuce I threw in a few days ago, starting to go. Pepper plant's getting some little blooms on them. This is a tree, it's a fruit tree that I had some sucker branches coming off the bottom of. I cut them off. I've been trying to get them to root, and they're starting to get some little nodes on the bottom, so I'm thinking maybe they'll root soon. See if you can see any of the fish in there. I can't tell on the screen if you can or not. That's that one. Some of my spearmint. An old bathtub I want to convert into an aquaponic system. I don't know. I may fill it with dirt and just plant plants in it. Some pole beans I got growing. They come up voluntary from last year. So I just put up a piece of chain link fence. See if they'll produce. Some potatoes and some zucchini squash I planted, starting to come up. This is a little experiment of mine. So far it's doing good. I dug a hole about 6 inches in the ground, framed it in with 2x4s, put a layer of newspaper in the bottom and covered that up with lava rock, something that can hold some moisture, water through evaporation. But this is a spicy mesclun mix. This one I've already harvested. This is regular mesclun mix, which I've harvested. And that's another one. I've got some spinach, some more spinach, some mammoth dill, pepper plant. This one's probably doing better out of all my pepper plants I've got. It's got a bunch of buds on it. And these tomato plants are doing really good. I planted all the same variety of tomato plants, and these are doing the best out of all of them. There's all kinds of blooms on them. These are some pepper plants I just planted some straight into some compost. I think it's a little too hot for them. They're really struggling. Some fennel. Never grown fennel before, so I figured I'd try it out this year. I planted a bunch of baby carrots real densely, so I can harvest them small. Not really planning on letting them get very big. I'll see how that does. They may be overplanted. We'll see. This is a planter I built out of cedar fence posts. Got some squash growing in here. Some tomato plants are doing real good too. Transplanted a couple marigolds into here. Some zucchini squash. My hens and chickens. Strawberries. I've got some that look like they're about to take off. My aquaponic system I built this year. Altogether, in both aquaponic systems, I've got about 102 mudcat. I like them because they do good through the winter without any heat or anything. They just hibernate. Some more cinnamon basil. It's doing real good over here. Gets a little more sunlight in this bed. Another tomato plant. Got 3 tomato plants in here. 4 actually. One of them's that's a clone from a tomato plant I had growing all winter in the house. I stuck it out here. I don't know if it'll do good or not, but we'll see. Some more butter crunch lettuce. Some more strawberries. I just cut the bottom out of the basket and stuck it in there, dirt and all. It's growing real dense. Seems to be doing. I've got some cantaloupe seeds that I just threw in here from my cantaloupes that I've eaten through the winter and from last summer. This is my swirl filter. It was just sitting there, so I decided to cut a few holes in it. Plant some lettuce seeds in it. They're doing good. The roots are pretty dirty due to the fact it's my primary stage of the filter. But they don't seem to be struggling. They look like this one may form a head. Shoot, forget what it's called. These are pots made out of concrete mixed with peat moss. They absorb and hold a lot of moisture. So I don't ever water that one. It just wicks it up from the water in the bucket. Lavender growing is starting to bloom. I love the smell of lavender. Some rosemary. Some grass the guy gave me out of his pond. I didn't know what to do with this, so I just stuck it in there. Got some okra planted in here. Coming up. Cosmos, they all come up from seed voluntarily. I like them. Don't take much care. Over here, got some more zucchini.